Oh, yes.
Oh!
Whoa!
Yeah. Oh my god, that's a big one. Woo!
Well, thank you.
Meet Shotzi the Shellback on a Balance 482 catamaran. Real boat life, raw, ridiculous, and unfiltered, because freedom isn't always pretty. What's your GTFO plan?
I just want to say, I didn't cause this by backing down too hard, but the fail was not checking that this was in, because see how it screws in? That means it wasn't fully screwed in, so we've added this to our departure checklist, so we will never make this mistake again, because these shackles cost like a lot of money.
So you're saying you weren't screwed it good enough?
Yeah.
I'm Astra. My name is Astra. I was born in Morocco. I was raised in the northeast in Spain, and then after that I moved to the UK, and now I'm back in Spain, living in Spain and working in Gibraltar, which is a British overseas territory, just like Bermuda and the Cayman Islands, for the people that might be interested in geography.
Well, you know, the reason we came here is it's tax-free fuel.
Yes, no sales tax over here.
Yeah.
And not what the Europeans call value added tax.
Yeah.
Which hovers around 20 to 22%.
What's your favorite thing about Gibraltar and Spain?
Gibraltar is right now in this right spot. It's amazing because you're looking at the UK, a UK territory.
Yeah.
You turn your head, you can see Spain,
Yeah.
which is another kingdom, and in front of you can see Morocco, which is another kingdom.
Yeah.
So it's a tripod of three kingdoms with very different languages: Spanish, English, Arabic.
If you could do one thing as a tourist here, what would you recommend?
What I would do is get myself a hotel in La Línea in Spain because it's cheaper. You can always enter. You can spend a whole day in Gibraltar, see the rock. If you want to move around, you can see the rock.
Yeah.
See, on that rock you have the only surviving species of wild monkeys in all of Europe. They live right there.
Yeah.
They steal your food. They steal your tampons. They steal your chocolate. They steal everything you got.
Yeah.
And get yourself the boat to Morocco.
Yeah.
It takes 1 hour. You're right in Tangier. Visit the country, eat their food, and come back.
So it's better to leave the boat in Spain and then just take a ferry
By
over.
boat, you park it in Spain.
Yeah.
But if you're coming by plane, it will leave you in Malaga or Gibraltar Airport.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. You're
Yeah.
welcome. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Water is glass out here, got the engine running, smooth as can be. I think on every single ship we've seen dolphins, so not too shabby.
She noticed that there's this boat, this power boat, coming up pretty fast behind us and was getting closer. And I joked that that was Roger's plan for dinner. He ordered Uber Eats. And then as they got closer and closer, obviously on an intercept course, I looked on AIS and he was like, he's not on there. And then I think, I forget what you said, but it's like, that's probably somebody important. So then we noticed they were matching our speed. So I came up, throttled down, put us in an idle. The guy came out, do you speak Spanish? I was like, no, English only. Then he asked, like, where was your last port? I was like, well, we're coming from La Línea by Gibraltar. And he's like, where are you going? I said, well, if the winds are cooperative, we'll go to Ibiza. If not, Cartagena. And then he kind of walked over to the captain of the boat, opened the window, and started talking to him. That's when I looked at you, and I was like, hey, go get Ann. And then you're like, who are you with? And then the guy saw you filming. He's like, no photos. And then the guy stepped out, and he's like, okay, thank you, have a nice day. And he's like, okay. And then Todd, I think you said maybe IRS or something?
Yeah, the Tributaria Agencia, like the agency for payments of revenues, so maybe a VAT tax police.
Ah, gotcha.
We
Okay.
will definitely stay within our 90 of 180 days,
Yeah.
our rolling schedule in Schengen versus non-Schengen.
Yeah, and it was funny because Cheryl, you and I were just talking about that in terms of how you do the rolling clock. Is that we hit the Azores 1 May, 3 months later, 90 days.
Well,
is
Azores are part of
Portugal.
Schengen.
And then 90 days later is 1 August, so we got to be in Albania, Montenegro, or Turkey by then. So, yeah, very interesting. Nice encounter.
We have a tradition on GTFO. You pick a safety pin. The bigger the safety pin, the more beads you can fit. And you put beads on your safety pin, any colors you want. The ones that are in here are previous people who have been on the boat. So we keep your thing as a little keepsake. And you put it on the corner of your napkin.
It's all about the size of your pin.
Jeez, Todd, that's a big pin.
Size matters.
$5.
I mean, no, the motion of the ocean.
All right. Compensate.
And how you pick up those beads.
You could be doing that.
Yeah.
Twinsies!
Todd and Roger
That's so
did the
funny.
exact same thing.
But Roger has more balls.
More matters. Bigger.
Probably. Yeah.
Who's got the bigger safety pin?
No, we have the same size.
But he
We
was-
measure.
Brother from another mother.
Yeah.
Mine is the Mediterranean Sea, deep dark blue, up to the splashing waves.
Very nice.
Nice.
Wow.
That's cool.
And mine represents the 5, I guess, gems of people who are on this crew.
Oh,
I
I
like
that.
So what'd you come up with?
The odd beat out.
You got it beat out.
Here's to
Oh, are you the fifth wheel?
here's to alternative lifestyles.
We did come up with because of Roger, thanks to Roger, we came up with a new thing that GTFO stands
All
for.
right.
What is it?
Get the fart out.
We've been together like, what, a week now? And I go over here and I'm like,
We're very comfortable.
Roger, did you fart? And Dennis is over there like,
Oh
Like-
my god.
It is 3 a.m. on some night in May. We have crossed 18,000 nautical miles.
21st of May.
21st of May. Todd, how does that accomplishment feel?
Great, actually. So, congratulations to GTFO for this amazing accomplishment, crossing 2 oceans and now a 3rd in the Mediterranean.
Woohoo!
So,
when you see 0, just start pumping it up, Cheryl. And you're watching the sail. You're using your foot and you're watching the sail, okay? And so
Send it one more
Todd,
time.
Todd, you're gonna just keep messing with that. And Cheryl, you're watching the sail because you gotta stop. Yeah, I know you're waiting for him. I know, I get that. Go. Yeah. Okay, you go. Oh, stop. The first thing you check is, before you do anything with the buttons, make sure we're in neutral. Thank you. Which engine is on?
The right.
Yes. So are we in neutral? So yes. Okay. Perfect. And then what's next? Stop.
And then power.
Uh-huh. And then you'll see the lights go off. And then what's the last thing you do?
Oh no. Do I bring it back together? I thought,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but I bring that back here?
That's how we feather the prop. Yeah.
Oh, I bring this one back
Right there.
and
you
then I
can
push
feel
this
the-
one.
No, you don't do anything. This is already feathered. We weren't using it.
Okay.
And now that's it. Woo! Yay! All right, Todd is at the helm, and we notice his fishing vessel. And as we got closer, thankfully he has really great eyesight. this fishing vessel is dragging a lot of stuff behind them, and that is something you really have to watch out for. So now that we're clearing them, we'll go ahead and get back on our course. And I hailed him on the radio, and he was really nice. He said, no, your heading's good. You'll clear everything, because I got worried after all the stuff we about hit fishing-wise the other day.
I'm beating my meat.
Why are you doing that? Well, except for the obvious reason.
What guy doesn't want to beat his meat? I'm making a schnitzel with a bell pepper paprika sauce gravy. And have mashed taters.
Yeah. Shotzi wants some of your meat.
Everybody's gonna have my meat tonight.
The good news is we're not motoring anymore. Most of this sail has been motoring because we had to get ahead of some pretty bad headwinds that then we would have been stuck for a long time before we could have made progress. But the bad news is we are beating into the wind, and I don't know if you can tell how hard we're bouncing here. I had to put on a scopolamine patch because we've been doing just such nice, pleasant sailing, and all of a sudden I'm not feeling so great, so I'm in bed. I was going to work on some video editing. I think I need to just close my eyes and rest before dinner and hope this nausea passes. And this is why I'm not a real big fan of sailing. But man, do I love the destinations and the people, and we have fantastic crew again this time. And it's been really nice helping teach them, you know, kind of some of the aspects of sailing. And they're sitting up at the helm, Todd and Cheryl, you know, just loving it and thinking this is great. Whereas Dennis and I are kind of like, ugh, not another beat into the wind.
We are officially in the Mediterranean, have been so for a while, but more so, we are about to cross back into the Eastern Hemisphere. The last time we were in the Eastern Hemisphere was when we were in Cape Town, picking up our boat. All right, here we go. 5, 3, 2, 0, Eastern Hemisphere.
Woohoo!
What do you think, Roger?
I'm dumbfounded. I feel like a new man.
What do you think, Todd, as I film you filming me?
I feel very Eastern.
Very Eastern, that's right.
Down 15, 16. I got my anchor camera on. I don't have my anchor turned on yet. I'm going to start slowing our pivot. Wow, we just arrived in Ibiza, dropped anchor, and everybody's probably anxious to get off land. We have Cheryl working on our 3 relative points to see that we're holding anchor. We like to do that extra step even though it looks like we're very clearly holding anchor.
We arrived in Ibiza a couple hours ago and anchored. It's pretty rolly here, but it's very, very beautiful, as you can see in the background. A couple other boats. What's kind of crazy though is there's not a whole lot of dinghy docks that is listed on No Foreign Land. So what we had to do is go over to the Hotel Argo and use their boat dock. Had a lot of signs that said private, but kind of did it anyway. Yeah, so that's what you gotta do sometimes when you're in paradise.
Yeah. We are sitting here in Anchorage. We just got in earlier today at Aiza and went ashore, came back to the boat. It's kind of rolly. I don't know if you can see the motion, but it's a gentle roll. And we see this catamaran over here come up to us, and they were so close to the back of the boat, and they don't speak English, so gestures were great. And I was just like, I kept doing that, and so they took it and they actually listened and moved their boat to over there, which I feel much more comfortable with. But then they immediately came over in their dinghy. Are you okay? Are you happy? And I'm like, I'm very happy. Thank you for moving your boat. So it's nice when someone's here first, they have right away in a way. So if someone asks you to move when you anchor, you really should move. A lot of people don't do that, and so I'm excited that they were courteous and you know, gave us the space we wanted.
Shotzi with a peanut butter spoon. Go do the other side. What's that from? What is that from? I've heard that.
It's a YouTube
As you know, we always like to put our GTFO stickers around different places, and we are in Ibiza. And I challenge you to find this sticker. Oh, did I have it upside down? Can I redo that?
No.
So if you find that sticker, please take a picture and send it to us. When you forget your dog's water bowl, taking the lid off your water bottle makes a perfect dog bowl.
First, I scraped the left side, inside and out, and then I scraped this. That'd be the port, and then the starboard side, inside and out.
You
And
did the whole boat?
I did, and the little fishies loved me because I was giving them little barnacles and green stuff to eat, and I think we'll probably pick up an extra 5 knots of speed just based on my efforts. So you're welcome.
Todd, thank you for scraping in this brisk 72-degree water. But when you went down, how much growth did you see? Like,
No barnacles. Well, maybe 5 or 10 barnacles. You guys had already gotten all of them. I was kind of just re-scraping the white spots. And there's just a slight fuzz.
okay,
Like just a peach fuzz, a little bit.
a beach buzz?
Yeah, like not gross enough to not swim in.
All right.
This is a serious labor of love. It's taking forever. This is a 3M product that we use because this is so slippery. But the problem is it gets wet and then everybody leaves black footprints. I've tried everything from 303 products to vinegar to power washing to the death out of it, and it still bleeds black and leaves black footprints all over our boat, and we hate it.
Oh, yes.
Whoa!
Oh my god, that's a big one. Woo!
Well, thank you.
How do you feel now, Roger?
That was so satisfying.
Yeah? It's been a while. Well, you got the party boat over there. Maybe they saw what was going on.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Get a high five from them.
I did the same thing, but I finished early.
Dude, definitely.
Wait, what was that, Todd?
I did the same thing, but I finished early.
How was it for you?
Wonderfully selfish.
Our amazing, awesome crew did a lot of pretty tedious tasks, but this one, we kept thinking we had a bird on board, and then we were like, is it another Shotzi whining? Because they do this like, Anyway, it was apparently the secondary autopilot squeaking, and Dennis the Menace, super mechanic, fixed it. So bam, that's done.
I think there's something in your eye.
I'm not going to do that because they don't. Steering too tight is not an issue. We thought that might be a cause, so bam, that's done. We haven't ordered a 13 for the wrap because we don't know which of our U.S.-based family is coming to Croatia for the wedding reception. So we're waiting to get another sucker for that. And we did a lot of other things too. We'll document later.